This is exactly right. This is what the streets are saying. That the holdup on the basketball schedule is maybe the Gonzaga game got announced before things were totally ready. And that there may have been a conflict that has led to some difficulty in getting our last game and even getting the Gonzaga game.
Oh.
Well, that's a bummer.
Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I have not heard that it's not going to happen. But what I heard is maybe they already had another game that day. And then that one got put there, assuming the other one would work out. And that maybe the other one was like, I don't want to work it out.
That's our day to play.
Did we try to bully over another team?
That's just what the streets are saying.
Scuttlebutt.
That would make sense on the delay, though. That
No
would
doubt.
explain it.
Because they still need another game. And I think they thought that team they were going to play would move to that other date.
Uh-huh.
And maybe for whatever reason, it's more difficult.
They're standing
So
firm.
I'm not saying it's not, from what I've heard, that this is like they want to get it done today. But that if we get to Monday and it hadn't happened, might be a small amount of concern.
So, like Shannon said, now we see why the schedule has not been released yet. There's maybe a little hiccup with
That's what the streets are saying.
And it tells me it must be a big team that has some leverage to tell Kentucky, we're not going to move, because if you're a smaller team,
let's say you're a
move.
smaller team.
Yeah.
Let's say you're, Florida Atlantic. I'm not saying that's a team. Let's just say it's a team. And you have a contractual date to play Kentucky.
At Rupp Arena. Big deal.
Rupp Arena. And then Kentucky says to you, we'll do it next year. Or move to this date. And let's just say for whatever reason you can't. Would you say, all right, I'll take the money? Or would you go, no, we're playing. My guys are excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Boosters coming.
We're coming. What would you do?
I would say whatever date you want to play that, we'll move the date. I wouldn't hold firm to go, no, we're not going to move the
That
date.
surprised me. I thought you,
if
of
I'm
all
Florida
people,
Atlantic and I have the chance to play Kentucky.
But like they'd say, I get to play Kentucky now. I have a contract. What are you talking about? Like Florida Atlantic gets to decide. I'm just using this example, but Florida Atlantic gets to decide whether to move in that scenario. They have to agree. They have a contract.
I'm holding my ground. If they call me like, hey, Coach Cal called us, they want to play that day, I say, too bad, we're here, we're signed. Outside of an outrageous amount of money you can give me for my school, I don't care how little my school is, I'm holding my ground. If anything else, just probably get more attention on my school that I'm not letting Kentucky bully me around.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic in this scenario has all the power. They really do. Because now it's could be hard for them to find another game to fill their schedule.
Could be.
And like you said, the players are excited about it. Families have probably planned their trips. I'm not moving it to next year and taking that away from the guys that have been fired up about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't move it to next year, but if they said move it a week from now so we can make it work.
But what if you couldn't do it that week?
Well, then at that point, I guess, they could figure something out.
Or if they want to, but they might not want to.
I'd tell Kentucky they can figure something out.
I'm just saying.
That's exactly right. They can say to Kentucky, you figure something out.
We're here.
Yeah,
We've been here.
Shannon. Who would have thought Shannon?
They're at Gonzaga after we play them, like the next day or something.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that because then who makes that money? The reason you bring a Florida Atlantic to Rupp is whatever you pay them, you're going to make significantly more selling season tickets and concessions. If you're up at Gonzaga, how are you going to make any money?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a way to kind of sweeten the pot for Florida Atlantic.
Well, again, we keep saying Florida Atlantic. It's not Florida Atlantic. And I'm just saying this is scuttlebutt. But that, to me, is the scuttlebutt of why I've heard that we haven't gotten enough finalized. Yeah. But I also have heard that they want to finish it today. And that the goal is because they agree, like everybody else, we got to release this schedule here soon.
Yeah.
I looked up several years back when the schedule was released. And outside of the COVID year, when it ran all the way up till the season was starting, it's been already out.
I think they want...